Howdy folks, I'm Keith Bowen, and this is Hard Rock University. Still in Montana. This will be Claim B, and that's an old loading chute there. Used to drive truck or wagon or whatever up here, and then down this road here. Now we're camped at the bottom of this in that little hole right there, and there's another prospect up. See where that pointy top right there is? It's just to the right of that. There's another prospect, well actually a couple pretty good sized holes I'll show you later. And that's the one that's going to be fun to get the samples down, because I want to get probably 3 or 4 buckets worth, depending upon exactly what the west decline structure is. Here is not a problem, even though that's a long way, because the owner has conveniently provided a quad to help haul gear up and down, and all I've got to do is go up there and get the samples and bring them down here. As a matter of fact, I think I may lower them down. I'll have to check, but it may be the simplest way to do it. Just use the rope and lower them down to here. So let me get to work here. Still early and cool. Get everything lined out while Eva gets her beauty sleep. She had an interesting day yesterday because she actually climbed that ridge up to that prospect by herself. So that's an amazing improvement, but I'm sure her legs are a bit tired this morning, so we'll let her sleep in while I get things ready to go. I've got rappelling to do up here. I've got the gear here, so I'll get everything deployed, get the video, get things GPS'd, get some dump samples, and then by then she'll be up and she'll be able to help me do the rope work. Well, here's the first decline. There's the top of the loading bin. I presume that's an ore stockpile, so I will sample that accordingly. And here we have a decline. You can see there's at least a couple structures there that I'll need to sample. Not sure what's going on over there. This ladder, of course, is completely untrustworthy. So I'll probably rope to this right here if I can get around it. Yeah, I can. And then get down to like right there. Fill some buckets, see if I can haul them up, maybe with my assistance here. I may be able to use that ladder for assistance. We shall see. Certainly cannot trust it. So let's go on up the hill here. Now here's another dump, and that right there is the waste dump, where they threw the stuff they didn't want. Oh, legs are working better than they were 2 weeks ago. I guess there's something to this exercise crap. Okay, come on. And this is another decline. Now, the interesting thing here is this structure runs this way The other one seemed to run that way. Not sure what the deal is. But just above here, this cable actually goes all the way to the top of the ridge and loops around a big rock outcropping. It's hilarious. Now I would say this is on the same structure as that last one, and that is a deep hole down there. I threw a rock down there and it just kind of kept going. So I'm thinking this is the same structure right there as this is in. It looks perfectly lined up. So that may be more of an access where they would haul the stuff out. And this is where they went down at first. And top of the ridge is less than 50 vertical feet up there. It's a beautiful view from up there, and I'll show you later. Right now, I got to get things set up. Definitely need to go in this one and take some samples. Now, you notice that's more red and rusty and things like that compared to what we saw just over there. The structure is also running perpendicular. So we got one structure running this way, and then another structure running this way with a different color. So, not sure. Strangely enough, we have the exact same situation on the top of that ridge over there. And I'll show you in a bit. I have less than no faith in this ladder, but I do have to kind of work around it. Come on. Now I actually feel better. Now my question is whether this was for mining or simply for access. The reason I say that doesn't look very mineralized. I see a tunnel right there, or stopes. There's a big ass airline.
Well, I am recording everything.
They seem to have taken some rock.
You gonna do your hi everybody, welcome to Hard Rock University?
Already have.
Okay. Wow. That's pretty deep.
Yep. Wow. Okay, what I'm seeing is they were stoping on the rusty looking stuff. You can see it right down there. Oh, for God's sakes. There looks to be a spot to my right that I may be able to sample if you can lower the bucket far enough.
You're getting
Okay, we'll untangle it.
yeah. Okay, it's more untangled.
I just don't want it coming down beneath me and getting hung up on something, but I gotta go unhung up it.
I'm going to stop the camera for a minute and
Yeah, go ahead. That's some hard stuff there. Aha. Interesting. Something back here popped out. Okay, so here I am. This is where I took that sample, and it's just like solid iron oxides and real pretty stuff. Looks like limonite, red hematite, black hematite, God knows what else. They were digging into it. They liked it. There's the opening up there. And they stoked to that side too. See if I can get some more light here. It's kind of hard with no hands. Let's see. So I stoped all this down here next to the shaft. Left those pillars. Put in a few stoles. I think that's enough sample for here today. And now I'll go to the next decline. And here we are, Claim B at the upper decline. And as you can tell right there, there's a lot of iron in it. It isn't near as heavily stained as that other material was. Now right here is a hole that goes down fucking forever. I mean, I dropped some rocks down here just to see what happened, and they just kept on it going. So that was obviously what they wanted, but it looks a little bit sketchy to get to. wondering if I can safely sample this. Place I could jam that over there. This is one of the things, like a lot of mechanics wind up with where you go, I wish I had 3 hands. It looks like it'll work. Just work my way over like this. I'm down here at the bottom of one of the 2 declines up on the top of the hill, and as you can see, there's a lot of mineralization here. That's just moss or mold, I can't tell. It smells like mold down here. So that's a pretty thick vein, almost 3 feet thick. Not sure exactly, not nearly as much up there. It varies a lot. On the other side of the hill, there's a vein perpendicular to this. And I mean, I'm talking 50 feet that away. So, they evidently liked it down there. They dug after it. But this may be from that other vein pushing in over here. I don't know. That might be what that is. They cut over. I'm not too tempted to go crawl down in there and find out. So let me get a sample of this, then we'll get up top of the hill and show you the view and the other vein, and then that's it. Process samples. So here is a beautiful goldhound on top of a mountain looking at a sample from that decline that I just brought up. It's some of the most clear boxworks I've ever seen. Go ahead and back off a little bit so I can show them, little one. That's some serious boxworks there. So anyhow, she thinks she can see some gold in there. Too small for the video camera, I presume.
Oh, definitely.
Okie dokie. Well, down the hill he goes. Crush it and pan it. Now that is one serious vein of what most people call limonite, but oxidized pyrites of some sort. Lots of iron oxide there. Hematite, limonite. What a mess. Not exactly safe to descend at the moment, but I did get a sample from this dump. We'll see what it runs. And that is a heck of a view. Happy prospecting and keep it safe out there.